House of Representatives Ad Hoc Committee on Subsidy Regime, in its ongoing investigation to determine the subsidy payment from 2013 to date, has demanded more information from Hyde Energy Company. It says unless the country is able to determine these things, it will be difficult to determine how much the country spends on subsidies. Hyde Energy has earlier appeared before the committee to explain their involvement in the direct sale, direct purchase arrangements with NNPC. Recall that the committee then had requested for the profile and all agreements reached with details of volume of PMS imported as well as trucks out from all tank farms as at 2013 to date. But this time around, the committee in addition wanted an explanation from Hyde Energy Company of some monies paid to FIRS accounts, Shell Petroleum accounts, MPD NNPC accounts at the instance of the NNPC. These questions arose due to the explanation by Hyde Energy Company that it does not deal in cash transactions, rather by swap.
For us, the mandate of this committee is to determine the effectiveness or otherwise of the whole subsidy regime. Including the DSDP arrangement, is it tenable? At the end of the day, if you find that there are a lot of discrepancies and shortchanging, we recommend that everything should be put aside, then and then we make progress. I'm not trying to preempt our report. So tell us, probably maybe, instead of bringing the quantum, the total quantity of PM as required, you now should change. That's I believe, because ordinarily you cannot tell me that you're not making progress because you're not providing a social service. So there must be a way you make your money.
The committee was also interested to know why Hyde Energy made payments on OML 6063 accounts when Duke Oil was the actual contractor for the said contract.
So Hyde Energy, I'm still referring to your first submission, very first one. You need to provide us with clear copies of the reconciliation sheets. What you provided is not clear. Look at this is it. I know you have to have clear copies, otherwise type them out again and submit to us. We need to know the details properly. So we will not be ambushed or misled. We need to get the facts. Look at this. We can't get details from what you submitted here. So, Mr. Chairman, they need to resubmit that this is a critical aspect of our investigation. So we need to get clear copies of it. That is one. In terms of even your valuation invoices too, and valuation letters and invoices, some of the dates are also not clear of when they were also issued. So you need to also take note of that in particular.
I take it that NNPC is a subsidiary of, Duke Oil is a subsidiary of NNPC, no doubt about that. It's the trading arm, so to speak, of NNPC. So this crude oil is allocated to Duke Oil. And Duke Oil is getting you to trade it for gasoline. Is it? So, is it a term agreement or, okay, this is a term agreement?
This is just a crude transaction.
And traded with the code on
DSDP? No, this is not DSDP. So that's why I explained that.
When you say crude transaction, what do you mean? It's got to be either there's a term contract or is it spot?
In his response, the representative of Hyde said pricing options in the DSDP arrangement is determined by the crude oil lifting as well as the quality of crude. He further stated that the DSDP transactions are value for value with no cash involved.
In terms of who determines the value of crude and products, that is determined by NNPC in the contract that we signed. So if you look at the DSDP contract states what the value of the crude is specific months and what the value of the product that you are bringing in those specific months. This pricing is benchmarked to international pricing, with NNPC having their own premium on top of it. When we get this crude, we know what NNPC's pricing is. It is now our responsibility as traders to optimize the delivery periods and ensure that there is some benefit for us as a trading entity.
The committee has scheduled another hearing with Hyde Energy in 2 weeks' time, and the company is expected to explain how the company profits from the transactions, numbers of vessels, owners of vessels involved in the crude oil lifting. Meanwhile, in another committee sitting, the House of Representatives ad hoc committee investigating daily consumption of petrol in the country has demanded the details of an oil consortium involved in the Nigerian National Petroleum Company NNPC Limited direct sale repurchase arrangement. The resolution of the lawmakers was equal to the submission by the representatives of the consortium at the investigative hearing chaired by Honorable Abdul Kadri Abdullahi.
Information, breakdown, analysis, agreement, and whatever you have with NNPC. So I think we should just go straight to the point and invite the first company on the list to make its presentation, Virgin Forest Energy Limited. And this is how we are going to do it. If you are going to, we want to know who is the lead consortium, and you should identify the partners in that consortium, and you should tell us the role and responsibility of each partner in that consortium. So Virgin Forest Energy, please, yes, please.
Thank you, Chairman. Right now we are doing some maintenance, facility maintenance. Okay, cleanup is done on need basis. Okay, once in 3 years, but if there is any need, it will come up lesser than that.
Are you part of those who stored that toxic fuel?
No.
It didn't come to you at all?
No.
Thank you.
While ruling on the matter, the committee chairman immediately summoned the managing director of one of the company's subsidiaries, Mansell Nigeria Limited, to appear before the probe panel on August 16, 2022 at 11 a.m. unfailingly. He added that the committee will have an unscheduled site visit of the oil facilities of all the invited companies under investigation by the committee. Anita Patrick, Call, TV News, Abuja.